Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for Libra. Welcome, Libras. So, since this is a general reading, I'm not tuning into one person's specific energies. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, you are very welcome to schedule your own appointment with me. The link to schedule your appointment is in the description box below. So, all right, Libras. In the past, you were in the energy of Ace of Cups. Love abounds. A new opportunity for love, a new opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Gift from God. Wow. All right, Libras. What was this gift? Someone in the past was in despair. Someone was discouraged, disconnected, lost their faith. Someone also, I can't tell yet if this is the same person or someone else. Someone in your past, someone's moody, disappointed, overactive, jealous. I get the feeling that this jealous person in the past who's really moody didn't know how to fill their own cup of love. They did not have a lot of self-love, and so it feels kind of like they needed others to fill their cup. So they feel very codependent. All right. Someone in your past, and this is a lot of people showing up. I feel like this is you. This is you, Libra. You're showing up as the Empress in the past, someone who's abundant, nurturing, fertile, accomplished, someone who will take action. And I'm getting that this moody person who's jealous, who doesn't know how to fill their own cup, that I get the feeling like they ignored you. They're not looking at the Empress. There's no gender in tarot. There's just an embodying qualities. You can be identify as masculine, feminine, or genderless. But as I'm seeing it, this moody, jealous person, there's, for some reason, it feels like as being in that abundance space that you gave and gave and gave and gave, and finally there was a tipping point with this moody person that you realized, you know, I'm not getting anything in return. I'm going to give you as much as you give me. I'm going to stop over giving, and I am going to give you exactly the same amount that you give me. Feels like this person feels very immature. Instead of healing, instead of fixing the connection, it feels like this moody person turned to whoever this very insecure, discouraged person was, someone who was in despair, someone who needed a knight in shining armor. someone who's very disconnected from themselves, like very disconnected from their higher self, very disconnected from source. And it feels like this moody person went to this insecure person. It has a very knight in shining armor and damsel in distress, but they're both in inverted. So it doesn't feel like it's a real damsel in distress and a real knight in shining armor. It feels like someone who wants to be a knight in shining armor, who wants to be the hero. And it feels like someone who often portrays themselves as the victim and damsel in distress. Again, gender roles can be flipped. The damsel can be a man. The knight in shining armor could be a female, or genderless all the way around. This created a lot of imbalance in everybody's situation. It feels like instead of balancing and healing and realigning, feels like the knight in shining armor and damsel in distress were really overindulged. Were about quick fixes. What's interesting is that love abounds is the overarching energy from your past. Can you believe that this was a gift, a divine gift? It feels like it was a divine gift to have this moody knight in shining armor in reverse out of your energy, because they bring with them in this energy just imbalance. There's no healing, and you're an empress. Abundance and growth, and you can't grow. This feels like a very large scale on a from a very broad point of view. This was an act of love to have this moody person turn away and go to someone else. It might not feel like that now, but I'm getting that this was an ultimate act of divine love for you, for your benefit. So in the past, Libra, you were in the energy of the Empress, and in present time, you're in the energy of the Emperor. Leadership, the boss. An emperor is someone who's an authority, someone that has a plan, structure, discipline, someone who's protected, very focused on what they want to accomplish. It looks like right now, Libra, you are releasing negative thoughts. You're open to new perspectives. Feels like in the past that you were in a bit of a mental prison. Maybe within this connection, there were lots of lies that you had to tell and that they had to tell in order to keep this connection going. Feels very painful to learn about these lies, the lies that were told to you and the lies that you told to yourself. to stay in this connection, to play small, because you're the strongest energy in this reading. You're coming out as the Empress and the Emperor. You're balancing your masculine and feminine energies. You might be exhausted right now. Struggling, feeling overwhelmed, defensive. There might be a lack of motivation. This has been a lot of painful lessons that you've had to learn. Painful lessons that are helping you step into being the most you can be. But let's validate that this has been really difficult and painful. Let's not gloss over the difficulty. There's someone in your energy in present time, Libra, who is domineering and controlling. Maybe someone who shows up and presents themselves as the emperor, but they're really just very controlling, rigid, stubborn. They're a tyrant. It's about controlling. An emperor makes long-term plans. I think of the emperor as someone who's playing chess, who can see several moves ahead. Whoever this is, they're playing checkers. They're one move at a time. So it's making them reckless. I feel like you know who this is. I feel like you know that what their real truth is, the truth about this person. Not very many people do. A lot of people think this person's upright and they're not. As you move away and transition and leave behind this domineering, controlling type of energy, you are opening up to finding harmony and love and partnership. For some of you, it might be a loving relationship, and for some of you, it might be work. This is felt more around love and less about work. It feels more around a relationship. It looks like you're wanting to find a harmonious relationship, equality, equal give and take, finding out what really is love. It feels like in the past you gave and gave and gave to this person and they didn't give anything in return. They gave their love and emotions and attention to someone else. And so in present time, you are interested in someone who is interested as in the same values, that you're both aligned. What does a loving connection feel like? You might give and give and give. You definitely want balance. I mean, Libra. It takes a lot of strength. Someone who leaves toxic patterns behind. Someone willing to leave something that they've been in for a long time, even if it's unhealthy. Change can be difficult, but it feels like you want to move on to calmer waters. Your higher self is in solitude and or sadness and isolation. Three of Swords. So in the past, I was seeing this third party situation. Someone you were giving to was giving to someone else. You know, that knight in shining armor was giving to the damsel in distress. Feels like you're healing from this. Feels like this third party situation has a lot more to do with the toxic person you were connected with and not about you. If you are able to let go of this toxic connection and not want revenge and let it eat you up, if you are able to focus on your own healing and your own leveling up, the revenge that's the long term, you know, we've been talking about like short term, someone who's makes reckless choices, someone who's playing checkers and not chess. If you want to play chess, if you want to make decisions for yourself that are benefit you in the long run, this feels like you're in a pivotal moment for that. The long-term win, the long-term revenge on this person is your success. You're creating financial security, family, wealth, happiness, abundance, a happy home. So much success, actual physical success and abundance with people around you who love you and family and support so much of it that you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that betrayal in the past. Yeah, I remember that really sucked. That was really painful. But I'm so happy right now. I thought that that was a, you know, I was in a whole other mindset. There's this opportunity right now for success. It just depends. Like if you stay in that Three of Swords energy and revenge and needing to punish and wanting, then wanting to punish these people or this person, then you go back into that energy. It makes it harder and harder for you to separate yourself, move on, and find that success. Your challenge right now is to blossom. So focus on blossoming. Focus on you. Focus on what you want to create. Let karma take care of this person. Someday, sometime from now, might be quite a while, might be closer than you think. If you make that decision to focus on yourself, focus on the beauty and love that you want to bring into this world, being the most you can be, by just doing that and letting go of these toxic energies, your revenge will be this amazing success. So, all right, Libra, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye.